close, and yet...
And yet His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
Shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Louise.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
War is on the horizon. Before they command that I dry my pen, I must finish my final work. It is a tale of hope that may yet salvage this world. It isn't right. This idea of foreigners has only ever been a tool against the foreign. If we could end such prejudice, surely war would be next to fade. We would be free to travel to far-flung lands. The reality is, we are riddled with anxiety. We fight, we oppress, and magic is but a tool of war. Our world could be better. Can we not dream such dreams? In such a world, they need no sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and skilled labor. Glass spires reach the heavens, safe nights with no dark shadows, streets well-traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. I know. Just a daydream. Castle on a cloud. Yet I have faith. I believe that fiction can become hope, wielded by a worthy avatar. I believe a hero will stand true and change the world. After all, this world need not stay like this forever. The will to believe in something beyond us, indeed that, is what we call fantasy.
Oh, I almost just touched mouse and keyboard. This isn't that kind of game. Focusing on my fucking microphone. I turn autofocus off on this thing all the time so that like I turn it on and I let it focus on me, then I turn it off. It still ends up out of focus a lot.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit,
I want to
beggar!
look like that. Those dark areas do not look good. I need a better capture card, don't I?
A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh,
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the
blacks are an
prince's
issue.
grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
I
Thus
have an idea.
vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this?
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
Shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight. Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest? Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
Hey, Sully. You mean boo?
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our
We'll
world.
see.
Which
Thank you, though.
suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
Dream title says it all.
A passing daydream, an idle creation of a distracted mind. That must be how you see it. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself, so let this tale begin.
A little hard.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead?
Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
I gotcha, I understand.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners! No crown or church will save us!
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
My birthday
An
was
igniter?
last Sunday.
How'd they get one of those?
Come on, come on!
Hey, keep it moving!
Hurry it up! Next one!
Keenan, what's up?
Huh? Look at you!
Oh,
What have we
yeah,
got
right.
here? He's an elder! So he is.
Thank you.
No horns, no knife ears. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy. Hold it! Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Unless you want to get stuck like a...
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Luis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
Oh, convenient.
Come on! This is no time for jokes. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back. Think we'll make it?
Find a place where we can see the whole area.
Let's go. Stop!
Let's go. Stop! It's tutorial time.
Okay. Hurry! They found us. Get ready, everyone.
Is that Makoto's voice?
Look.
It might be Makoto's voice.
Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Nope.
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Right.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier. Look!
Oh my god, I'll just keep
Over
the
there.
controller down.
Let's go.
Can I play now?
Got a sec? I don't like this. I think we'll be okay if we made it this far. Huh? Not good! Run for it!
Oh, thank you. I just want to
This
see if this
land of
game
8
just
tribes and
entrances
3
me.
nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Ukronia. The year is 785. Ukronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
Whoa, just look!
Whoa.
No new pets, right?
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead!
Yeah!
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
careful!
Hurry!
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid! Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only Elder here, in the whole city even.
Pet reward for testers. Well, then I have to do that, don't I?
The capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Clamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elda kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best. The saint could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt his highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed his highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Well, if I was a content creator, I could get
Hey,
codes.
are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers. So? Whatever will I do?
An elder? Here?
Controller down again.
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter.
Yes, I'm drinking. The last
So
word of the
many
title.
different types, too.
So it's probably off the edge. I'm hoping that this game completely enthralls and sucks me in, and I find something fun to do, finally. Drinking to kind of help make that process happen, because I won't be around tonight.
Now I want one for myself.
Yeah, until you see the price tag. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an Elden child. Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
Not really, Sully.
How much is it?
You're not really going to fall for that, are you? How would you even know what the royal scepter looks like to begin with?
Gallica, you're
You've
already on my
really
nerves.
never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead. With no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I should have started a timer where I could just press a button and stop. Just start, stop, start, stop. Every time I have to put the fucking controller down and watch the game play itself. No, I didn't find any of that flavor.
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution, then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Probably the biggest thing I hate about these Atlas games.
Let's head there.
Oh.
Give it a fold, I say. Who else can it be?
All right.
What are you playing at?
I'm out of ideas. Elden rubbish.
Dear me!
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead.
It wasn't good. It wasn't extreme
Okay,
scary good stuff.
You got this.
It had problems.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up. An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those. So, what brings you to enlist?
I need the money.
Pragmatic, if nothing else. But I suppose a vagrant like you could use the work. So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
I'm small, but quick.
Yes, I could see that. Always the cowards who run the fastest, eh? Right,
So I get to kill
last
this
order
guy.
of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate. You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to. Next.
What are those bags? Hey, you should talk some more.
Whoa.
Oh.
Well. Whatever.
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What did they call them? Something like, human...
Next! Another Clamar. Wait. No. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
Brute force and crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousant strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Whatever will get this cutscene over.
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter. These days, most come with their own Magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
I need to turn the hat thing off for now. Because I'm not wearing the headset. I can't just get up and easily do that.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Lights are off because I was going to leave them orange for the month. Was also going to be doing scary games for the month, but I decided why am I streaming?
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger, and as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow. Hey. You awake?
I'm trying to skip out of this cutscene, but no, talk some more, please. No.
Nope, I'm asleep. Good night.
Haha, very funny. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
That's just how it is.
Well, I don't think that should be how it is. Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
I'd rather not think about it.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. I'll drop it. The prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Can it wait till tomorrow?
Come on. Just a little peek. Thanks. It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. I see. No magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
I don't know why I put the book down. I'm pretty sure we're just working our way into more cutscenes. I was going to do Scary Games this month. I even set up the alerts for it, but I don't fucking care right now.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk.
Holmes.
I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me. I won't give up either. Trust me.
Catching up on Instagram, I guess. Well, posting at least. Not really a consumer.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Let's see.
This place here.
Can I get out of here? No, can't press B. I don't need to know information. I'm already going there. We're gonna go there. It's like reading the table of contents, like it has any information in it.
Hey,
or you could just
don't
start reading
forget.
the book. No, we gotta talk some more.
Okay then.
All we could do is So again, all of the stuff that I've done so far in the game where I've actually been holding the controller has just been to get to the next
The
cutscene. I
carriage
have no
transporting
agency.
the new recruits arrives at its destination. The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
It's, hard to explain.
So I won't.
Some kind of fantasy novel, you said.
I
So
didn't
it's
say anything.
describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
Can we
If
fight
it's
now?
a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman. Well, Clemar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right. As for you, fresh meat.
Someone help!
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard.
Fuck.
It's too...
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard.
I'm keeping it in.
Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death.
The only one nicknamed.
Anyway, to the
Where did
fort.
that come from?
Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
You
Thank
want us
you
to go
very,
ahead?
very much.
Alone?
What did I do to deserve
Shouldn't we
that?
at least send a team back to ask
Thank
for...
you.
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The guard has no place
Fucking
for cowards.
actually, I'm
You
gonna
are
hang on,
part
hang
of
on,
His
hang on. I
Majesty's
don't even have to get up.
Royal
Hang on.
Army. Swallow your fear. Fight with pride, and we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go.
I appreciate that big time. And you're getting a shot.
I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
Fucking Halloween shot glass. Cheers to you, buddy.
Hey,
Thank you very, very much.
I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a... fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
Whew. Got a little bit of this left. Thank you very, very much. That was absolutely a surprise. And I will continue to entertain the best I can.
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now.
Well, cheers,
Can't
buddy.
shake this
Cheers.
feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed.
Me, it was,
I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general
label.
send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
I will say... Alright, so I'm about out, which means I have to get up and go get more ice and do to make another drink anyway. When I come back... I just went overseas, and I had to... And I came back... whenever I do that, whenever I go to another country, I bring back alcohol from that country. So, hearing that you're taking a shot, I will come back and I'll bring the bottles that I bought when I was there. And I refunded your points for the redeeming the in-game action or anything like that. I want to give you those points back. You were just sharing your comment.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out. Okay? Here we go. Actually,
I see.
Chechia? Nice. I was not that far from you, actually. And I was almost closer. I had a short list of towns that I was going to visit. And Prague was one of them. I almost visited... It was almost going to be Prague. It was almost Prague. And then there's Vienna right next door, too. So I almost visited Prague this past week. I'm going to go ahead I'm gonna down this as another cheers to you. I'm gonna go get the ice and can, and then I will bring over those drinks and show them to you. What's a hype chest? Nickname, did you make a hype train level 2 all on your own? You did that. Look at that. I thought it had to be at least 2 people. At least that's what it says in the creator thing. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get those drinks. I'm excited to show them to you, and I'm gonna get refill stuff. So, just one moment. Be right back. Last Sunday was my birthday, and that's why I was overseas. I went 4 years in a row now. I have been out of country, whether for pleasure or business, on my birthday. I wanted to keep that tradition going, so that's why I went ahead and went to Amsterdam this year. The short list, when it came down to the end, it was Vienna, Prague, Amsterdam, and Copenhagen. And I had to pick one. I didn't really have any... I didn't know anybody at any of those locations or anything, so I went ahead and just picked Amsterdam. So yeah, this is my first time back. I'm actually going to be streaming less, or at least streaming on so much of a schedule was causing me issues. And so this game, I wasn't going to be streaming at all, but then this game came out, and I'm really hoping that I can kind of lose myself in it, and I wanted to share that with people. So, but let me share with you the drinks that I picked up. The fuck? My throat is still recovering from that last shot, and now you're gonna make me take another one. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Here they are, but I'm gonna take a shot. Gotta take a shot. Fuck it. You're too fucking kind, man. That is... Thank you. So the tradition that I picked up more recently was that when I go to another country, I want to leave there with whiskey that is made in that country. And Amsterdam, I did that, but I also did something extra, which was Amsterdam has a drink called Jenever that they make that's unique to them. So I'm going to burn my throat again first, and then I will show them to you. Thank you so much. You don't need to take... it's poured. It's poured, and I'm grateful. So we're doing it. Yeah, whiskey is my drink of choice. So, this Millstone Dutch whiskey. So this is actually made there in the Netherlands. That 100 there is because it is 100 proof. And I'm going to have to pull the bottle out. So that's the drink. So now I have whiskey from the Netherlands. But also from the Netherlands, they make a drink with the juniper berry that they call Genever. Or Jenever, I don't remember. I heard different pronunciations when I was there. And that is what this is. This is actual, like, it says original. It's probably not going to come through. But it's Genever there. It's not gin, it's not whiskey, it's not anything like that. And this is young Genever. They have young and old, and it doesn't have to do with the age of the drink. It has to do with which method they use, because there's an old method and a new method. And the young method is very... It's much more pure, I guess you could say. Less, was it hops, I think? That's a part of it. It smells sweeter, but it has so much more bite in your mouth. And so I tried both while I was there. I had them side by side at a bar, and I was like, I want the young stuff. And it's not that much either. That bottle was like 16 euros. But dude, thank you so very much for the subs. And yes, I'm gonna drink for you. You've heard about the juniper berry alcohol long ago, but you don't remember what it was. So this kettle is not the name of it, it's the brand, but it is Jenever is the name of it, and I did see it spelled with a G at the beginning as well. There's barely any camera control. Okay. Alright, I promise I'll get to playing the game for you guys. Promise. Or at least beginning the next cutscene.
There it is. That's a human.
Stand your ground! Charge it! Pursue!
Snow globes.
We have to help the survivors.
So I only started this tradition recently, and unfortunately, I did visit another country where I wasn't able to do it because of luggage space.
Hurry!
Japan. I went to Okinawa, but I didn't have any room in my luggage for more.
This is bad.
What? Fuck. Is that a human? Yeah, we look like that.
What do you think? Huh. Got it? Take care of it, please.
Okay, how many times are you going to say the same thing? Okay, thank you. Combat. Yes. No, magnets are fine. Dude, if I had a fridge over there that was covered in magnets from different countries, that would be fucking amazing. And also would take up less space than what I'm doing, so. Yeah, snow globes, like, for me it's Mountain Dew. Like, this whiskey thing, I have 3. But the Mountain Dew that I have in there, in that room on the shelves, like here's a couple right here. Those are tester bottles for this year's Voodoo. Like, I've got a lot in there, but the thing is, like, the most expensive thing I have in there is $2. So, it looks pretty, but it wasn't expensive. So, it's just, I had to, build shelves and make them look nice. No. Do not at all apologize for your English. It's fine. English sucks, dude. I am apologizing on behalf of the English language for how much it sucks. So, don't worry about it at all. I appreciate the fact that you know 3 languages, and I'm trying to learn my second one. And it is still something that I am not actually making good progress with, which is something that I do want to spend time on and focus on. So, no, I appreciate the fact that you learned a 3rd language to communicate with us with. I appreciate that. X attacks to stun enemies first. He will start the battle with the advantage. Stay in the offensive by continually attacking with the X to deplete the enemy's break gauge that appears next to them. Eventually stun. 8 languages. Goddamn. I need to be... See, that's the thing, is like being around... In Europe, it's a little bit easier because you're surrounded by so much, so you can become immersed a little bit easier. My next language I'm trying to learn is fucking Japanese. I'm not going to get immersed unless I fucking go there. Live there. So...
Things will be fine. Let's do this.
Not too many, but still, don't let your guard down.
Squad battles, press X to attack your equipped weapon, or Y to use skills, which consume an MP. Performing an action will expend 1 turn icon to the top of the screen. When all those are consumed, the enemies around me. Okay. On hard, enemies receive an additional turn icon in most battles. I did select hard difficulty for the game. I need to do a full... I need to do one of my, like, Royal Plus, New Game Plus playthroughs on stream. But that's, like, again, I've got so much to do. Let's see.
I won't hold back!
Mage Fire.
Burn!
Oh, he used my turn.
Please!
Nice dodge! Not like they could get you with that!
You know Japanese? Did you just become...
Okay. We can do this.
Konnichiwa. Nihongo wa... do desu ka? I think Solly's been trying to get me to speak Japanese for the longest time, and I've said, what am I gonna read? I don't...
Let's stay calm.
And now here she is. Solly, are you happy? This guy just got me to... Solly, did you hear that? Are you happy? I got to read some Japanese. Are you happy? More?
I will fight with pride.
I actually don't know what do desu ka means. Keep going. Hey, wait. Hang on. Nickname. I know a lot of words. I don't know any grammar. So, you know, you gotta be careful.
Let's stay calm.
Make him read and say things. What was it? Homo Appo.
Let's go. Fire!
The power of fire!
Hey, we cooked an egg.
Let's hurry onward.
Oh, I've got to go turn the air down. I will be right back. I'm fucking sweating, and we're not even an hour into stream. I'll be right back. We're barely an hour into the stream. I'll be right back. Solly, I was feeling really good in Amsterdam because it was about like 10 to 12 Celsius when I was there, and I was outside in just 2 t-shirts and I was fine. I felt really good there. nice and cool. You can also do Chinese. That's the thing about Chinese is that I can understand a lot of the kanji, but that doesn't mean that I can actually know the sentences or anything like that. But I nickname, if you're gonna help me out with my, if you're just gonna randomly put Japanese in chat, I will be happy. That would be just fine.
We made short work. All right.
You interrupted yourself? So much talking. There could be another human lurking. I was actually just thinking about this. I watched a YouTube video earlier today, and I was thinking about how humans are always presented as the good and heroes and the stuff. But there was a specific story it was in relation to. Hold on.
Be careful.
If it spots us, this could get nasty.
Hey.
We can catch it off guard if we strike now, right? If you manage to successfully attack an enemy without being seen using X, there's a chance their entire break gauge will deplete at once.
Okay.
Stun.
How's that? Okay, I'll give it my all. That's all we've got.
Achievement! Squad battle against a stun enemy. One party member will perform an advantage initial attack. In addition, enemies remain stunned at the start of battle. Be sure to take advantage of this. Well, I don't know what stunned means, though. Does it mean that when it comes to their turn, they're just going to pass it right back? I don't know what that means.
I won't hold back!
I don't need to use that. Okay. So they did remain stunned, but that's not a guarantee that it's going to remain.
The power of stun! Not done yet.
Yikes! Here comes the counter. Watch out! You're barely holding it together.
Ace
never be
boss.
too careful.
That's just the regular
Not
enemy.
bad. Not bad at all.
Is this like most games on a level up where you get the HP? Or not most games. I would like for it to. You're fucking weak, but I'm kind of interested in building you into a glass cannon. That's...
I think that's all of them.
Apex! Coming in with a slap.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Still in the tutorial. This whole first dungeon area is going to be a tutorial. Apex, welcome in. Is that a dog? I think I'm hearing a dog. Oh, dude. Is there stuff in these? Can I hit? To start combat, can I hit multiple times? I'm really wanting to enjoy this game. I'm really wanting...
Let's push through!
Okay, so no, I can't.
Come on, let's go! Still up?
Burn to ash!
Didn't even let him attack. Alright. One experience.
The next one will fall just as easy.
Pretty nice. You're not feeling slappy at the moment? Well, you have to go to work too. Apex had a busy night.
That'll do it.
Checking Ukrainian is awesome. I hope things are doing well for you.
Oh.
Wow, racist. Alright, let him die.
Run. No.
This guy's nice.
Oh.
Hey. Hold on. You...
Is there a town named Nothing in Arizona? I don't know. You two, perhaps you're searching for someone? I'm gonna answer that by saying that I can't answer that.
What?
Was that?
Hurry!
Let's hurry.
I'm gonna go back in the door, because the fucking explorer in me just can't. There are two paths, I must explore both. Oh, fuck yeah.
If it's useful, I say grab it.
Do you say that? Do you talk some more? Town like that would probably... Mentally drained?
We won't lose
Apex.
this fight for my own justice.
Nickname here just jumped here the fuck out of me earlier. Twice. 10 times.
Watch out! You're
can't give up now.
Together.
Playing this on hard difficulty is already showing through. If it... Okay, so later in the game, they probably just, like, one more attack probably means, like, going from 5 to 6. In the beginning of the game, this is kind of reminding me of Infinite Undiscovery, which is an amazing game that I would love to play with you guys one day. But I wonder if this is going to be a sort of thing for a different reason, where the early game is the hardest when you go to the next difficulty. Infinite Undiscovery, the very first battle of the game on Infinite difficulty, is the hardest by far in the entire game because you have no gear and it's against 2 guards.
Let's go.
Fuck, should I heal? I should probably heal. Medicine's better than
Let's try this.
herb. Yes.
Burn to ash!
What's going on in the game? This game? It's a bunch of cutscenes so far. Other than that, it's just combat. We'll just enjoy some combat together.
Can anyone heal him?
You gonna make me heal again?
This should work.
Helpful as ever. Taste steel!
Right on target.
It's okay.
Nice one, Stroll.
We can do this.
I get to go again? Why do I get to go again?
A tough one.
Nice dodge. You've got some fancy footwork, Stroll.
They die hard!
I am enjoying that I get to play the game, though. That's kind of key. Okay, the Tinkerbell's not in combat. Oh, Solly Apex, you guys can tell me about Tuesday. How did Tuesday go? Tuesday, I was flying the whole day, so I didn't get back. I didn't get back home till like 1 a.m. So here we go, exploring. Old coin. I don't know what that is. I heard a dog bark. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at?
Let's
No!
do this.
No, I missed him!
I won't hold back. Burn! Still here?
Don't hit him with that. I don't know what his MP's at, actually.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
Don't let your guard down. There's more of them.
Here we go.
No, I meant to hit X. Fuck.
Let's go. Fire!
I gotta learn this. I gotta learn
tough
this. There you go. Don't waste your magic. So I had to
Even easier
fly
than expected.
from Amsterdam to Montreal, and then I had a 3-hour layover from Montreal to Phoenix. So, yeah, flying all day.
We made short work of them.
Those Montreal flights, though, or The best flight was the Montreal to Amsterdam because I was alone in my 3-seat row. I fucking laid down and got a bunch of sleep in. I never get to sleep on planes.
Let's do this.
We're here to
But when you give me 3 seats to myself, yeah, that
I
works.
won't hold back. Burn. Still here?
The power of plus one.
Nice.
Great job, Stroll. Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
Burn to us.
The next one will fall just as easy.
I liked him incentivizing you for not taking hits. I feel that sort of strategy or
We have the edge. This could be our time.
What?
The power of one.
I didn't see an enemy there.
If I say so myself.
That's very
Only
interesting.
one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
I feel like the fact that that exists is going to cause me to make strategic choices later in the game.
Wish
I
every fight
love
was
it when
that
they do
easy,
something
eh?
like that.
Okay.
That's awesome.
I'll strive for greater heights.
I think we're in the clear.
You were seated next to a baby every single time. I am
useful, I
very
say
sorry
grab it.
for you. That sucks. That sucks. The worst part for the babies is the takeoff and the landing. If the mother or if the parent doesn't know to give them a bottle during that, and they're just screaming in pain, that's the worst. Because I also like, baby, shut the fuck up. Also, I feel sorry for the baby because they don't know how to fix it.
Hey.
I'm not working out tomorrow because I'm drinking tonight, but I worked out this morning. Went to the gym and got chest day in. So we're good. Like normal, I'm only going to miss one day this week.
That's true, but
I'm heading out.
Those long overseas flights, though, so far they've always had like a pillow and a blanket wrapped up in plastic.
What do you think? Yep.
Now let's fucking go. I probably should have checked my health, but whatever.
Damn. Such tremendous power.
It's horrible. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
We can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow.
Damned humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
It's nothing like WoW. What are you talking about? This is turn-based. I did not buy you anything from Jumbo. I looked. You have no idea how much I looked. But I looked over and over for
Let's stay
your
calm.
fried chicken Pringles, and they did not have any. They had a lot of Pringles. All of the places around town had many, many Pringles. They did not have fried chicken Pringles. So I'm going to show you guys this picture.
It's okay. We can do this.
I mean, I've got a lot to talk about. I did not enjoy myself on the trip for personal reasons. However, it was Amsterdam, and I took tons of pictures. So there is plenty to chat about.
I will fight with pride.
So let me bring this up real quick while you guys are here before you have to go to Rorgsali.
Let's stay calm.
So I found this dew while I was there, because I'm a Mountain Dew collector. What I'm drinking mixed with my whiskey is the seasonal Mountain Dew from the summer, just because I have a bunch of cans. I need to get rid of them.
It's okay. We can do this.
I'm a big Mountain Dew guy. So, what's weird though, none of those are Dutch. The one on the left is Polish, regular Mountain Dew. The one in the middle is Korean, and the one on the right is Danish. I did not find Dutch.
I will fight with pride.
Regular Mountain Dew. All I found were those imports. And then... Is this going to let me bring it up? No, it's going to force me to do a video. Okay, so... Hang on. Pringles.
Let's stay calm.
They fucking love their Pringles there. It is nuts. So let me bring that up for you real quick.
It's okay.
Hang on.
We can do this.
Loop it. Look at that. Look at all of those flavors of Pringles. That was fucking nuts.
Let's stay calm.
Regular chips? Like, I'm sorry. I genuinely, look. When you told me that at Jumbo, they had these fried chicken flavored Pringles, I thought you said Pringles. So I spent the entire time, every time I dipped into a store looking for Mountain Dew, I would look at the Pringles too. And I would look for that fried chicken flavor because I wanted to get that for you. I wanted to think, okay, when I get back, if I find one of these flavors for her, I'm going to get it in a jumbo bag and I'm going to send it to her. I'm going to find some sort of a, like, how can I cleverly ask her for, like, a work address or something like that without her guessing what I'm doing? I wanted to do something for you. And it would have been great to, like, get you the chips that you were looking for, but then, like, wrap it up in a jumbo bag and send that to you, because that would have been like a little flavor of home. When you told me that they had jumbo in Belarus. So I looked. I wanted to do something like that for you. It would have been really neat. You've been a great supporter of the channel. You've just been around and keep chatting, and I wanted to do that, but they didn't.
I will fight
have
with pride.
So yeah. So I looked so much. I wish I had read what you sent me better, because now you're telling me it wasn't Pringles, it was just chips. Fuck, I wasn't looking at the chips. So, damn it.
It's okay. We can do this.
So. You said jumbo. You said jumbo. I will bring the message back up. You said jumbo. But I have Homo Gorleo to defeat.
stay calm.
We're going to play this game because I want people to come in and see me playing this and actually want to stick around. Yes, I had a trip to Amsterdam. If you guys want to ask questions about Amsterdam, yes, I will fucking chat about Amsterdam.
Let's go.
I didn't have fun, but that was a personal thing. That had nothing to do with Amsterdam itself. Amsterdam was amazing.
Vile monster.
3 damage. 1 damage. Alright, so this is going to be a scripted thing where we beat this in some other way. Or maybe we're scripted or something, right?
What's going on? It didn't even flinch!
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this!
Belarus, not Belarus! Not Belarus. Not Belarus. Bulgaria. I'm sorry. I know.
okay.
They're
We can do
separated
this.
by an entire country. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's the B. It's the B. And they're not far apart. I'm sorry. I actually know what Europe looks like. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Let's stay calm.
I'm sorry. Bulgaria. I'm so sorry. At least I'm not saying like Bratislava in yeah, Bratislava's in which is a city. Fuck. Hungary?
I will fight with pride.
Hang on. I'm gonna be pissed at myself. I just knew this. I'm drinking. I'm blaming that I'm drinking. Slovakia. Bratislava is in Slovakia. At least I'm an American who knows what the fuck Bratislava is. That it exists. That it's a thing. Okay? Give me credit for that.
Let's stay
Okay?
calm.
I know that Bulgaria and Belarus are countries, alright? Give me some credit. Okay?
I won't hold back.
Main capital of Slovakia? Okay.
Fire!
Give me some credit. Just a little bit of credit there, alright? He's waiting and waiting. Alright.
How is it this strong?
Yeah, this is scripted. Could just escape.
I'll distract it. You two run!
But
Above all else, I am a noble, and a noble defends his people, no matter the cost.
No, you're
Farewell.
not a dumb American.
If you would repay me, then live.
I've spent time trying to learn European geography. That's all I meant by that. I'm just above average in that very specific, small, tiny little regard, is that I actually did spend a while trying to learn European
Don't be
geography.
a fool. Just run before it.
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler.
Done.
Thy
Good
fate
cutscene.
is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
Well, this just got interesting. Does it still make you think of WoW nickname?
what the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Scour!
All right, that did the trick.
69. Not what? Wait. Can I be in the other form? I'll probably take less damage. Oh, I'm taking less damage now. That's nice.
Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Certain enemies are weak to certain affinities. After you've hit one of those weaknesses, the word weak will be displayed. Hitting an opponent's weakness or scoring a critical hit against them will only decrease the turn icon by half. Does that mean that I can knock out one of their hits or one of their turns by doing 2?
Looks like it mainly attacks with the head wings and blade feet. We could target those.
Oh, we can now.
Let's go. Wind!
That's it! Stay on
It's
it!
okay. Scour! Come on!
Done! We've got to hit the other spots too.
Let's go!
The MP cost is not high. I do like that.
Wind!
You hit their weakness!
The freedom. Scour! Let's push through!
Wait, what? It's healing? Nice dodge! Not like they could get you with that.
Did I not take
Eating
away
its
his
own
legs?
fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough! It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do! Ick! I can't believe it's eating from its own body! Can you knock those apples off?
Wind!
Nice dodge! Not like they could get you with that!
Seeker! Scour! Still here?
If we don't take out those apple things, I think we'll regret it.
I'm trying. Stop tutorialing me on the things I'm already doing.
Maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this?
Yes, please. Do something other than talk.
Understood. Leave it to me. Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
So I didn't have to hit the apples at all.
I won't hold back!
Alright.
Wind!
It made me really, really
Let's go! Scour!
It's just handing this back.
Watch out! You're barely
Still
holding it together.
I can't give up now.
You're barely holding it together. You gotta heal up quick.
I never did settle on those prices, I will say.
Take it!
Pokemon? How dare. I love these kinds of games. I love these turn-based strategy games. RPGs. Most don't, but they are wrong.
I won't hold back! Scour! A tough one.
Which is the key?
Seeker!
That's a ton. At my current.
Come forth, royal soul! Wind!
Now, I'm pretty sure whatever price I decide on, someone, at least one person, will already have it. But again, people need to know it's not gonna be naked. Ugh. It doesn't look like... No! It's a turn-based game that has elemental stuff. Yes, but Pokemon was not the first or the last, and I'm not a Pokemon. I am not a Pokemon. So it's very different.
Not bad.
Okay, so the persona, or whatever we're gonna learn to call it, does level up on its own as well.
Not bad at all.
Hit, evasion, and escape. Alright. Keep going like that. I'm gonna kind of half glass cannon you. I think that's the ratio I want to do. Tales of Arise?
True power is born of the heart. A
Not
wish
really, but
from
kind
which
of.
thy
Like, it has that
strength
look,
is
but it doesn't
drawn.
play that way.
Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake.
Healing potions? Not poisons. What you typed was closer to poisons. Potions. That doesn't make it Pokemon. That is so not what makes it Pokemon. They've been doing that forever.
Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
I will go get water. That thing is actually pretty warm. And
What was that voice?
change hat? Alright, Apex. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my, I'll go grab some water. So I can properly hydrate. So, nickname, just in case you find this funny. Are you still here? Apex, I told you, I'm going to leave the lights as orange for the month of October. I'm going to turn off the lights redeem. So I'm just going to leave them orange for the fact that it's Halloween. We've even got the black and orange shot glasses that fucking nickname made us use earlier. But it's Halloween. I wanted to leave them orange. The meaning behind Halloween? It's... long story. Current day, it's just an excuse to dress up in costumes and go walk around and get candy. It's not... that's not meaningful to its original meaning. And so, I feel like I know enough to say that it's nothing like what it kind of normally would be, but I don't know enough to not maybe step on someone's toes and misrepresent it. So, it's just a fun thing. It's not meaningful. It's not religious. It's just a fun thing to do one day of the year. And it makes us go decorate our houses on the outside really nice and fun. But anyway, nickname. So I was awake for about 9 hours before I started streaming. I know it's kind of early for me here in the States, but, you know, technically by the clock, but I woke up at 2:30 a.m. So I had a couple meals, I had my workout done, I got a lot of housework done, all that sort of stuff. I was full. And I even have snack food during the stream, but I gotta say, when I just got up just now to go and get that water, I was not planning on this. Yes, I am on my second drink, but I've taken 2 shots because of you, and I was a little bit wobbly when I went over to the fridge. So I just wanted to let you know that so that you could fucking pat yourself on the back, because that is your doing. I am very, very grateful. Candles? Yes, see, and that's the thing. It's Mexico, right down south. They don't have Halloween, they have Day of the Dead, and that is a very different thing for them as well. Same thing. Solly, I will probably do that in Discord.
And you! What was that power you used?
Oh, convenient. Streamlabs, thank you. Links. I will probably do that in Discord.
You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy!
More pics of the Pringles? I didn't take too many pics of Pringles. I did take more, but that was a little video. Solly, you have fun at work. I wish Dunkin' Donuts had a fucking TV and you could put me up on there, and I would promise to only cuss a little bit.
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
I need to nickname. I need to correct your English there a little bit.
That voice. Grius! Oh, thank goodness you're alive!
Achievement! I have to drink whenever I get an achievement. Drink. Who the fuck's this guy? I guess they were looking for.
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside. The one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about. The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a Farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
Through the mirror lies the prince, deep in slumber in the hidden eye.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse. So killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, you're just gonna crown a new king.
Thank you for hanging out, Sully. British English here, so American English. Yeah, that makes sense. You guys, because you guys get the BBC in that area too, right? And actually, if you look it up, it's the British who started calling it soccer first. It was British youth that started calling it soccer first. That's where we got it from, and then they started calling it football again.
Can someone catch me up here?
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
I'm gonna pause the auto for just a second. Why is this guy bad? He's killing a couple royals to get onto the throne, but what else about him is bad? Did I miss a sentence when I was paying attention to chat? What's actually bad about this guy? So, nickname, just a tangent really quick before I get back into the game. There was a Spanish guy who came here, joined the military, and actually he was having trouble promoting because he was having trouble, like he was a good soldier, he had good ratings and all that sort of stuff, but once it gets to a certain point in the military, you don't just automatically get promoted. There's a test that's a part of it, and that test is a very large part of the points system. And the issue was that he was able to communicate okay, but the written stuff was a problem for him. So he kept failing the written test. Or not really failing, but he kept getting incredibly low scores because it was giving him a problem. And he almost ended up hitting the maximum amount of time that you could stay in the service at that rank. And he just beat it. He just finally made enough to promote because he was having the same sort of a problem. He was having an issue with the written English. So I know very much what you're talking about. And if you want to hang around in chat and you just throw Japanese at me once in a while, but you also, like if I put something into chat that is related to a word that you said, I will absolutely help you a little bit here and there with those words. Gladly. I know what you mean. I don't want good people that are working hard to mess up a little bit just because of something that I can help out with a little bit here and there. Exactly, Apex. He just killed a king and injured a prince, but what else has he done? He might be a good guy. Might be a good king, a good ruler.
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, and the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, then this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
I don't know what that rank means.
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. But I'm counting on you.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
So far I'm not controlling the other guy in battle.
No. We should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
Do you think there's anything I could do to help as just someone that you're spending time with in a way that, you know, I am communicating? Is there anything? Do you see any way that I could possibly help? You study math? Oh, math's easy. Math's the same in every language. I love math. Even with my alcohol.
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him?
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
Apex, fucking goddamn it. Nickname, did you hear that? Fucking goddamn it. Remember that for your exam, okay? Apex, thank you very, very much. Fucking cheers, buddy. Okay, so, nickname. I gotta say, I was not liking how when you start out games like this, there's so much talking, there are so many cutscenes, there are so many tutorials. That's just how games like this run. However, you're listening to them speak, and they're speaking English, and I feel like that's a benefit to you. Like, you're learning just by... So that's making me not angry at this now. So that's kind of awesome. I'm like... And I'm not angry. I get how games like this work. They need to set up the story. They need to tell you how to play the game. But that's an extra benefit. Like, if I'm just watching a cutscene, you are still hearing people talk. So that's a good thing. But... I was going to say, another kind of a funny thing is that it's making me wonder, you know, who is it that's administering your tests over there? What kind of English are they wanting you to be speaking? I imagine it's probably British English. And when I was watching that cutscene, but more importantly, when I was reading, they spelled honor with a U. Now, spoken, no difference. But that's not how we spell that here in the States. We don't have the U. So it's kind of interesting. I'm kind of like, those are the questions that I kind of wonder as like an armchair casual YouTube linguist. Those are the questions that I kind of wonder. So yes, blame it on me. Yes. Please. I will take full blame and I will drink another shot. So teach you some hard words? I mean, giving you an example of the kind of words that you're talking about. Alright, Apex. Don't go 20 seconds to the fucking goddamn Dunkin' Donuts, alright? Your writing exam was like... What do you think, not thing, about this? Okay. Alright, rest up for the departure. It wants me to talk to people. I guess I'll fucking talk to them.
Ugh.
That's just reading. That's not talking. Never in my life, never in all my life have I witnessed anything like that power. Something. No, I suppose it couldn't be. Not with the igniters. We were supplied with at least. Yours was broken in the commotion. Besides, it was? Apologies. I'm just thinking out loud. Today's been a trying day for us both, so let's get some rest. Yes. We've got talking to do. You've done a fine job delivering that message, lad. It's finally time for us to act for His Highness. Ah, you want to ask about that power, don't you? Huh? How do you know about it? I had a question of my own. You seem to know a great deal about the royal family. Before you infiltrated the army, who were you?
Indeed.
Nothing but a mercenary. And yet, His Majesty gave me the honor of being His Highness the Prince's tutor in swordplay. The night of the attack, I was there. Truly, that's incredible. Alright, do I talk again?
Got it.
It's getting late. We'll talk details tomorrow. Rest. Alright, we're resting. And it's telling us the temperature. I don't know why. It's 8 degrees Celsius, but I don't
Can't
have
sleep?
a blanket.
Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through. Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
I know, so stop talking to me so I can sleep.
I know, I will.
I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant? I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed. I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
Bullshit, you mean? Again, anything I can do to help, I will absolutely do. I will read out the lines that are unvoiced.
I don't really mind.
That's nice of you to say. Look, I can't fight with you, but as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can. You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you. Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? catching up on reading.
That's true. I
If
didn't read
only
more
our
comics.
lives were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames. But it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can. Good night.
You can tell there's a big white thing on my screen, right?
Well, hello. Nice to meet you. I've been waiting. And now you've acquired a most interesting power. You truly are an intriguing one.
Who the fuck are you? Is this the purple broom?
In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you. My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading. You stand now in my study. Quite something, isn't it? A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers. I call it academia. Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. His most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in this place. It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls. Until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, what would you say to an alliance?
Who the fuck are you? And also, the Japanese voice actor for Igor died, and that was very sad. There is so much like Persona going on, and that feels just fine to me, alright? So anyway, nickname. I have written something, which is past progressive tense, or something was written, which is past tense but of something else. That's fine. But if I'm wanting to talk just simply past tense for myself, then it's wrote. Similar is I spoke yesterday, but past progressive is I have spoken, or about something else. Something was spoken about, but the regular past tense is just I spoke. So.
What kind of alliance?
There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to. I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magla within. It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art, now the stuff of legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect. Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery.
I tried to stop the auto on the last scene. I wonder if the last comment is making it to where they're trying to sort of meld Persona and Fate. That would be interesting.
In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
Not much choice.
The bargain is struck then.
I hear
The
a voice
scholar
from somewhere
in
else.
search of utopia. More. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Now let's see what manner of story you'll weave.
This is just fucking the confidants. This is confidants. This is tarot confidants. The party can now study the Seeker once unlocked in Academia. I don't know what that means. Allows the party to change between archetypes once unlocked in Academia. I don't know what that means. The fuck is this? Is this a skill tree? So far, nickname, but if it progresses the way that I think it will, similar to Persona, the choices are not going to be so much the story as it is what you bring into battle. So if this ends up turning into much more of a Persona game, then, and I hate to use your fucking Pokemon analogy, but you know Pokemon, so we'll use Pokemon. Who you choose to bring in as what this is calling archetypes that you can use, that is going to be your strategic choice that will actually influence how you perform in combat. But as far as the story goes, no. Atlas is very much one of those companies that it's like, okay, we're going to give you conversation choices, but not really. Rewrote the story. You're going to play through our story. This is not choose your own adventure. Your choices don't matter. That's how Persona 5 was. That was one of its weak points. Didn't make it a terrible game. It's still a fucking amazing game. It's a great game. Like top 5 for me all time. Persona 5 Royal. But that is one of the things that it does not do well, which is giving you meaningful choices that affect the narrative. You never know. You're right. I haven't played this. This is day one. I'm wanting to play it for a long time. We'll see. More? Is that the guy's name? More is the first of your followers. People that support your quest as steadfast allies that you can grow closer to. Strengthening your bonds with your followers will lead to unlocking various abilities that can change the shape of your journey. More is just the first of many, so keep an eye out.
We'll meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joined path, and the thrills that yet lie ahead. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
Already then? From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Lad, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Speaking of, You were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path. Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable. Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special, then.
Don't forget. One wrong move, and I'll cut you down.
I'm aware.
I'm watching you.
The door is right there. That's what my fucking door sounds like when you do it over there. I stitched. It's been a while. I know. I've been gone. I'm probably gonna continue to be gone for quite a while in a different way, but thank you for the bits. That was your flavorful cheers.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, all right?
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
This place.
They're called the Nord Mines, apparently. Going through them will put us near the capital, it seems.
That being the case.
This road should take us to Grand Tard.
All right.
We'll check for a way around. Next day. Oh, Trad. Sorry, not Tard. I guess we're going
This
here.
place here.
Full of complex paths, we can go through them to approach the capital undetected.
Don't let your guard down.
We're going through the Nord Mines. Are you ready? Yes. We should hurry. Our focus is making it to the royal capital. So that's another thing where it asked me if I was ready. I am healed up. I have all my MP back. We just
located
slept.
northwest of Grand Trad.
There was
It is
nothing to do.
resource-rich with magla crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
Nickname. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Cheers once again. You have a good night.
Huh?
And we will help out each other with our respective language learnings the next time you're here. Matter.
What happened?
No.
Don't let your guard down.
Look at that!
Corvo.
No. Let's go.
Pushing forward.
Okay, we get to play the game again.
Stop!
That's incorrect English. The beast.
What's wrong? Got it?
If you assess your strength, prepare your next move. If they're stronger, approach with caution. If they're weak, cut them down.
Luke.
Now, size up that hundo. What do you make of it? It's weaker.
Aye.
Slipped out of death grip at the fort, so there should hardly be a chance. Left trigger. Persona. Approach them. Weaker force, clear your mind, so we do what must be done. So, being attacked in the field by a weaker enemy will not force you into a squad battle. Though the protagonist will still take the effort. Okay. I remember that from the trailer where there are 2 different types of combat here, which is nice. Persona had kind of a variant on that, except it wasn't really combat. Left bumper, when the cursor is over an enemy, you lock onto the... Okay, so there's a lock on.
All right.
Give it a shot. We got this.
Alright, push through!
Enemy source!
Okay, much faster experience game. I am okay with this. Also, I've been playing a little bit of the Switch lately, and so I'm gonna have to get used to the A button being in a different place.
Hold on. Got it?
Never drop your guard. Change your tactics and fight together as one. That's highlighted in red, but that doesn't mean anything. Use Y to initiate a squad battle on an enemy after depleting its break gauge with X. The battle starts with great advantage. Okay. I didn't get what they were getting at, I guess, now. You are attacked by an enemy stronger than you. Forced into a battle. Survey the situation. Alright. Evaluate the enemies in your vicinity, then decide whether to either dispatch them quickly with X, attack, stun them first, or jump directly into a strategic battle. Why would I jump straight in? Base sight will help you determine your battle approach while staying out of the enemy reach. Use it to be as efficient. I'm alcohol slurring. There's no replacement for first-hand experience. Get comfortable with fighting before we make your grand trap. I need to be sure you defend yourself.
That being the case,
once I finish this drink, the next one's red. And those I put more alcohol in because I hate the taste.
Let's give him a fight. This could be our chance.
If you're unhappy with how a battle is going, you can restart from the beginning by pressing L. Really? Press assist will automatically move the cursor to an enemy who has a weakness to a skill you have.
Wish we knew their affinities. Only
Yeah, we
one
don't know
way to
anything
find
yet.
out.
Yep.
Wind! Still here? There's no way I'm stopping here.
Bigger percentage. Nice. Okay.
Whew. That should do it. Watch out! We've been spotted!
Let's push through! Here we go. I fight for my own justice.
Whoa!
Stroll!
Forgive
Someone
me.
get him back on
Don't
his
be
feet!
careless. Here I go.
Stroll got knocked out! Can anyone get him back on his feet?
Seeker! Maybe not.
No.
Do I need to use a Seeker? Scour!
Candlinger here. Let's move.
All right, how's that?
Come on! Amazing! Great moves back there.
Okay, so you can't hit more than one at a time, it seems.
All right, how's that? We have the edge.
Don't let them counter.
Your neighbor's dog started. I hate my neighbor's dogs. I hate my neighbor's dogs. I mean, I'm glad you're here, but I do want you to get your rest. So it's a double-edged thing.
Let's go. Wind. Last one.
They're down.
Take this.
I knew you had this.
Tougher than I thought.
Let's stay calm.
Even easier than expected.
Whew. That should do it.
Looks like a 25% bump if I am able to end combat without taking damage. What the fuck are you?
What is it?
But
Are you doing it? That's right. Just
Pardon?
Have you heard about the human who appears from nowhere and wipes out entire town? Revival. I will buy one. Which is almost all my money, so I didn't have any. Something worth selling? I don't know. Lots of rubbish, some materials.
Thank you.
Also put the beast settle down. You find something worth. I didn't check that. I actually might.
Welcome.
Is there stuff that's very clearly like trash? Consider selling it. Consider selling it. Okay, so we've got trash.
Now then.
All right. I
Thank
like
you.
that. Thank you, game.
Come on! This battle's ours. This could be our chance. Let's go. Seeker. Scour. Just two left.
take this. Still standing.
Got one.
I do like that they focus target.
Greatest power. Wind.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Okay. I feel stronger.
Hopefully that's the last of them for a while.
Ah! We can't get sloppy.
Let's go.
Come forth, Royal Soul. Two remaining.
They're down.
Keep it up.
I knew you had this.
The freedom of Vitus power. Scour. Just one left.
Keep it up.
Go on, finish the job.
Miss. No. No.
Your attack power is down.
We did it. All right, how's that? Cat.
A fine job. Could be useful. So take it with you.
Word.
Come on, Cat.
Oh, you can't hit that.
Our usual tactics could work. I won't hold back. Wind. More of
How
them?
many are there? Come on, everyone.
Let's seek her.
Can't relax yet.
Scour.
So that happens sometimes, but it didn't look.
They chose the wrong opponent.
Some enemies are still around. Careful now.
Let's push through! Let's do this.
The first move's ours.
Vitus power.
They die hard!
Go, Stroll! Someone get him back on his feet!
I fucking
Stroll got
healed
knocked
you.
out. Can anyone get him back on his feet?
A tough
Take
one.
this, last.
What was that, Grius?
Why did you miss?
No, not now! Get up! Come on, not like this!
So it's key. I can die and not lose the
setting
fight.
much of a good
Thank you.
example, am I?
We made short work of them.
You're not drunk. I'm drunk. I'm not drunk. Nah, it's good. See, that's the thing. You come in here and if you are drinking.
All right. Here we go. Let the battle begin.
And if we work on it while you're a little bit drinking,
Come forth, royal soul.
that means that we'll be
Wind.
you'll be that much stronger when you are not drinking. Like say you are
Not done
taking a
yet.
test.
Let's hurry onward.
I think that's all of them.
Hold on.
The air here has suddenly grown tense.
Got a moment?
Hey, what's going on? We've been surrounded. Even out here, we seem the monsters are the least of our concerns. I know you can hear me, so show yourself. Or would you rather we come at you? Can this be the chick from the beginning? She was a badass. That one. Oh, soldiers.
It
I'm
appears
gonna be right
we
back.
must
I'm gonna
do
go break the
this.
seal. In fact,
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver. Wind!
Oh! What is that? Never seen anything like it! That's not an igniter! It's our turn now! Coming at us?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna finish this off and grab another can and ice. Nickname, I wish I could gift you a copy of Persona 5 so you could say that it's like that. Okay. Hopefully this is all actually frozen through. I didn't plan on doing all this today, and so it was only early this morning that I actually got these ice balls ready. Don't drink anymore? Nah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I ate a really good amount today, and at the same time, I am drinking slowly. I only drink more because of you, but I do that out of genuine appreciation. Like, if someone wants to make me all go slurry speech and say stupid shit because they're donating to help support, I will gladly drink more. That's not a problem. I like doing it. I like entertaining you alls in that way because of your guys' support. No, don't feel guilty. Like, I will like, someone else comes in here and starts doing it, I'm fucking going again. I have a very high tolerance. Which is weird, because I don't fucking drink. Outside of these, I don't drink. It's like, high tolerance is just wasted on me. My 21st birthday, I did nothing. I went to the casino, and I didn't drink. Because I don't care. I'm not much of an alcohol person. The only reason I drink here on stream is simply for, like, the entertainment value. And the only reason I even started that was because I had a bunch of extra alcohol just left over in the house. Now I went through that. I do buy more, but with your guys' support and stuff like that, you know, it's kind of paid for. Because I don't buy the expensive shit. I don't buy the $100, $200, $500 whiskey bottles. I don't. This, it's like, what is this, a 1.75 liter bottle? Yeah, this is almost a 2 liter bottle of whiskey bottle, and it costs like $28 or something like that. I buy the cheaper stuff. So, 21. It is 21 for us, but also just me judging from like everyone around me. It is very easy for me to like, I have a very high tolerance. That's something that I've learned through my friends and everything. So, fresh drink. Cheers. The red I like the least out of these summer flavors. Press B to guard, which consumes 1 turn. I knew that. Guarding greatly decreases the damage your character takes and prevents any weaknesses from being exploited. This prevents the enemies from gaining turns, too. Gaining turns? I've been gaining turns, but that has not been explained to me.
Watch out!
Ready for impact!
Take this!
Wait.
Get ready!
Coming at us!
Front row deal more damage with melee attacks. Those in back row deal less melee damage but take less damage from enemies. During battle, you can change your formation by using forward and back to move party members between rows.
I won't hold back! Scour! Still here?
It's our turn now!
Oh, please!
Shite!
Did he say shite?
Wind!
Take this!
Let's do this! Blast!
What's that? I think something's coming! Watch out!
Got no mercy for you!
Watch out! You're barely holding it together!
Seeker!
Take this! Hell, tougher than I thought.
It's our turn now!
I could have killed him that turn.
Hold still! Blast!
medicine's good.
No.
Let's hurry.
All right.
It looks so creepy. Well, I guess you did say it was abandoned. Aye, the Crown Theocracy ordered it, so I haven't been to this place in quite some time. Despite the royal decree, I still hear of miners risking it all to come to this place seeking the riches left within.
Hey.
I will happily trade some illegal miners for the armed detachment of soldiers pursuing us. Shall we hurry inside? You're not wrong there. Make preparations if you must, but be quick about it.
So,
I'm good. Let's go.
wait a second.
Probably a bunch of shady miners. We'll be safe. If you're not.
Then
Let's go. Let's go.
However,
Stop! Don't you dare move!
Why are we being tracked by these soldiers, by the way?
wait.
That doesn't really make much sense.
We won't lose this fight.
Capture them! Don't be careless. Here I go.
Still up?
Bad. Take this!
Get them!
Miss. It's not a miss.
Brace yourselves!
Down
here?
I can't believe this.
More of them?
great reinforcements. Only
I
two
will fight
enemies
with
left.
pride.
Stay sharp.
I won't hold back! Scour! They're still up?
Take this! Stay focused! Just part of the
That's just
Get
what
them!
Grius does.
Oh, please!
Brace yourselves! Let's...
Only one left. Finish them off.
Believe this. Well, that about does it.
We made short work of them.
What are you doing?
Ugh, I can't see ya.
Our usual
These
tactics should
guys are
work.
weak, but stay focused.
Stay focused.
Down.
That was great, Grius.
That's just what Grius does.
I will fight with pride. Get tough one. Brace yourselves.
Take this!
I need to move my guy back.
Let's catch our breath.
I think we
Taking too
got
many
them all.
hits.
We'll be safe for a while. Look,
Hey, are you all right?
I told you. I didn't see no deserters. Please. Don't kill me.
What? Why?
To send a message, boy. Either we give ourselves up, or these innocents pay the price.
But the only one who could know we survived. and the only one who could send soldiers after us. Oh, come on, let's move.
What are you doing?
They saw us! On your top!
Let's do this.
Capture them!
Underneath this. That's just
Let's
what
go!
Grace does! Watch out! You're
Oh, I need to move my guy back.
together!
Here they come!
You're barely holding
To
together.
the rear guard.
You gotta heal up, quick!
Seeker!
Take this!
I
Hey,
see you!
What was that, Prius?
Why would you miss?
It can't be!
Dodge!
Brace
Not
yourself!
like they could get you with that!
We're not out of this yet!
You know, auto target's low as hell. Bad. Trying to do that in Persona.
That settles that. Stop right there!
We've been
spotted!
We won't lose this
Not
fight.
much of a fight.
Take this!
We're back in the front row again.
Let's end this.
Miss.
Nice dodge!
Shields up!
Not like they could get you with that!
I'll get some
I
distance.
was. Okay, that's frustrating. I should have moved back front.
Finish them off and work
Too
away.
easy!
No, I should have moved back front.
Oh, please! Damn it!
Don't be careless. Here I go.
Let's catch our breath. I think we're in the clear.
Huh? No way!
Oh, can we kill that fucking guy?
I knew
Please?
I'd find you here. You were the only one who never went up to the fort itself, after all. It couldn't have been anyone else.
Who would have thought 3 sorry stragglers would make it past a whole unit of assassins?
Bastard! You never intended for anyone to survive. You knew the human would be there.
Naturally. You heard the reports. I only put more bait on the hook. I wasn't expecting that damn thing to be rampaging already.
You sent those soldiers to their deaths. Why?
Because the Kingdom's Guard is powerless before the humans, and only a pile of bodies will prove that to the public.
So someone wants the King's Guard disgraced. And when the people need him most, a savior rises as their shield. Is that your game?
Savior? Speak plain, boy. You think he's one of Luis's men?
A pitiful flock needs its shepherd. If a little blood is what it takes to show them who their real savior is, then that's a price easily paid.
That's why those sons and daughters died. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcements, the villagers plead to be spared. But I know better than to confront a human.
A village? You refused. Wait, then you were the one who...
Is he getting a persona?
7 years ago. The first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills was razed to the ground. A village called Harlia.
Oh, yes, that might have been a name.
Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger. You left one survivor!
Stay back!
Help me!
You played right into our hands, you know. This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title. I may not make it out alive, but as for you, you're hopeless!
O thou who art seared with bitterness, O thou anguished traveler, it is time for thou to choose thy path. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
What?
What the? Oh, no! I can't fail Lord Luis. Without him, I've got nothing left. You struggle in vain. I won't let you rob me of my glory! This is the way of the real world, little lordling!
You call this real? Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you!
Persona!
Is Leon Stroll the Haliatus? My home and my family were taken from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand!
Persona!
I will show you a world with honor!
What is this?
Wait, he's got power like yours now? Well, better show him how to use it!
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll not cave to an empty threat like that! This igniter's all I need to turn you to ash! You lot, get to it! Cover me!
So he scampers off to protect himself, and his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his true colors. I'll fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
The igniter's powerful, but it takes care and calculation to wield. If you sense danger, steel your defenses and endure it.
Hack and slash!
It's okay.
That's fine.
Scour! Still here?
Take this!
Yeah.
Die!
Oh, please!
The audacity! Warrior!
I can control now.
I won't hold back! Wind!
Shame.
A tough one!
Curse you! Die! Die!
Weak.
I'm not
Badly
dying
wounded!
here.
Don't push yourself so hard!
Moving to the rear. I call upon royal power within.
No,
Let
no,
me
no.
rethink this. To the fore! I shall vanquish evil.
He could use some healing!
Let's to the rear guard. With healing power.
My thanks.
Take this!
So far, Nick. So far. That's how the beginning of these games works. There's like a first area, a first dungeon, a first big palace type thing. Then that peters off and it's much more combat, and it's also much more
I can't afford to hold back.
I can choose what to do more. There's a lot more variety to it. So it starts this way, but it's not going to stay that way. That's why I'm really wanting to see what this game looks like at the 10-hour mark, at the 12-hour, or at the 15-hour mark, and so on.
Warrior! Hack and slash!
The free Seeker! Time for some close. I'll get some ditch. Come forth, Royal Soul! Scour!
Die!
I shall fight as the noble I am. Are you prepared?
It's a Seeker! Wind! Still up?
Take this! Go on, finished it!
Gah! Die! 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 You!
Watch out! You're barely
Still
holding
fight.
it together!
Die!
Don't kill me.
You're barely holding together! Gotta heal up quick!
Did I ask you to
Scour!
miss?
Luis!
Captain's uniform.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
Ah, proper part of the party now. Okay.
I'll strive for greater heights.
I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
Impossible!
Never expected a commissioned officer would end up a wild-eyed zealot.
How did I do all that? And without an igniter?
Just like him. Who are you two, really?
I'm Leon Stroll. Just a fallen noble from the countryside. Back there, Klinger mentioned a village that was raised by a human. They sent for help, but he abandoned them. Halia was its name. I'm the son of its lord, and now I know what really happened. We sent our fastest riders, but we were doomed from the start. If Luis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. He's the one who'll answer for it. I have my own reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so once more, please, let me join your cause.
What do you say, Grius?
I say keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
Say my name. Say it.
You're already one of us.
Thank you. I'll remember this. Now, onward.
The proud noble, Stroll. Within him dwells the virtue of the warrior. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
First confidant.
Together we stand.
Party can now study the warrior. I was gonna. What was I just thinking about? What was I just thinking about? Well, I had a thought earlier of, you know, could I would like the old guy to join, sort of like in an RN role. But what was I just thinking about, though? What was I just thinking about? I forgot. Other than, when is this chick gonna show back up? She was awesome on that cliff. So with the different parts of the body, the different names? Is that what it's about? I don't know what these things mean. I feel struck by inspiration. I found a new way to harness this power. I can sense the heroic embodiment something something.
Did you feel that just now? What's going on? Does it have something to do with that odd magic? Now that I think about it, once you awakened, isn't it weird that Stroll followed not long after? What does this mean?
Huh? Wait, what? Hey, where are we? What just happened?
Surprising indeed. Somehow you find yourself here once more. And a fairy. I thought their kind long extinct. Do they yet take refuge in the Elden Sanctum?
Hey! You gonna talk to me or just at me?
We meet again, my friend. Though admittedly sooner than I'd expected. Remarkably, another has awakened. What miracle is this? Yes, that same power now stirs in your companion. Another of the mighty archetypes. Do you recall our discussion earlier about how archetypes are an original form of magic?
Sure.
Well, more or less.
Consider this. As an elder, you are an outcast of society, yes? Your very identity is a kind of destiny you may defy but not escape. All mortals suffer under the weight of our burdens. But in facing and embracing that anxiety, you make it your innermost power. You find freedom. And so, the lives of those who overcome their hardships and embody the virtues within are passed down as heroic tales. Your companion, too, had his eyes open to his true path and claimed its virtue. That awakening is your doing, you know. He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
Hey, hold on a second! Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you, if you mess with him, you're gonna have to go through me!
Ah, you two share quite a deep connection, don't you?
Well, we didn't always. But now we're partners to the end. We're linked down to the depths of our hearts. Right?
Oh, the other thought I had earlier was that wouldn't it be cool if you made your name in a game a word that a character says otherwise in the script, if there was a program that checked for that and caused them to say that word.
Right.
We trust each other. I've got his back and he's got mine. And that's all there is to it.
The mystical fairy, Gallica. Within her dwells the virtue of the mage.
Winx
Nurture
Club?
thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Wow.
I won't lead you astray. That's the whole reason I'm here.
Alright, I'm bonding with my main friend here, finally. And then I've got Nickname coming in saying that I'm playing a fucking, like, preteen girls property game thing. Teasing the fuck out of me. That's fun. Thank you. Dolly! Checking in from work. Study the mage. Whatever that means.
Hey, wasn't that...
Fascinating. Do you understand what just happened? By connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken to new strength. And further, you and all your allies may fight with the strength of any archetype in your circle. As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch, he seems to have some training and knowledge regarding the wielding of an archetype. By his own account, nothing came of it. Yet if you so desire it, you can awaken the true power within him.
What? You mean Grius could use this power too?
I missed. I'm paying attention to chat, which I am grateful for. Thank you guys. Gallica. Hey, wasn't that fascinating? This guy's name being Moore. Whatever. Do you understand what just happened to Weakling? By connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken a new strength. Further, you and all your allies may fight with strength of any archetype in your circle. As an example, your other companion, with the fellow with the eye patch. He seems to have some training and knowledge regarding the wielding of an archetype. Does he? By his own account, nothing came of it, yet if you so desire it, you can... Okay, so he's being... Okay, so he is going to be a proper party member, akin to Auron, which is good. You mean Grius could use this power too?
The nature of the Seeker. No. Perhaps it is simply your own nature. You truly are remarkable. If you seek answers, then go and claim them. This right here.
What I'm about to show you is a lineage chart of the archetypes I've been researching. That said, there are many I've yet to see, so it's far from complete. Each of you has your own chart. You will use these charts in the assigning of archetypes.
Now then.
Firstly, let us consider the one-eyed warrior who yet bears no archetype. Open Grius' lineage chart.
This here.
This is the chart that shows the power and connection of the archetypes. You can gain a new archetype by selecting one here and studying its powers. To study, you will need Magdala, the source of all magic, but simply drawing from the Magdala within yourself will put too heavy a burden on you. What this means is you will need to gather mag from your battles and other sources. Keep that in mind as you travel. Each character can study archetypes attained throughout the story by selecting the corresponding icon in the tree. Studying archetypes consumes mag and minuscule shards of Magla crystals. Once a character has studied an archetype, you can use the main menu to change their channeled archetype.
That means...
To learn is to change oneself, they say. Here, you may achieve that through the study of archetypes and their deepest secrets. Now, I'd like you to choose an archetype from among these. Alright, so this guy gets a little bit of freedom. So I have myself, Kroll, and Gallica, and these are all the same, I guess. Can I choose the heart? Alright, soldiers. Oh, that's just what I said. Right. One magic, single target healing. Fire, ice, electric. Oh, his pose changes? Physical slash touch with the sword. Okay, I'm gonna do this.
I see.
What?
I see.
Okay, so it's the same one.
I see.
It's the same one. Okay.
I see.
I thought it was unique for each person based on that would have been a lot.
This right here.
Mages' defense are paltry at best. They cannot endure much harm. They are best kept out of foes' attention. Yeah, it's fine. They also tend to go through their MP first.
All right.
It's fine.
Sure. Of course.
So he doesn't really get his own cutscene for this then. Right.
What did you say?
Truly an archetype. Okay, so my pixie companion didn't. So we don't actually have one of these in battle. So
I didn't think I could grow anymore.
He's got a mage's staff now.
Fascinating.
That man with the eye patch now have woken to an archetype. Similarly, I can imbue you and that noble youth with a new archetype power. Feel free to experiment now from here on. Okay, so I can change. Okay. 8,000 and also 20 mage rank. And also Gallica level 3 with me or with this person? This is making me think Fire Emblem Warriors, where each of the pairs have their own they have their own relationships with each other. So This directory is fucking full. There are a lot of viewers on a lot of channels. It's very interesting. It's good. I do want to get lost in this game, and if I get lost in it, I want to stream it and share it with you guys. Share it with you guys. I hope you pop in. More and more peeps. All right. Pictures? Is it? I don't know what that third word is. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Check the status of your royal virtues, the qualities necessary in a king, from the main menu. You can raise these virtues in many ways. Why do I need to be a king?
What now?
Why, virtues? You tell me virtues? Calendar, huh? Well, that's interesting. So they have 5-day weeks. I don't know what Platon is. Platon, that's not a word I'm familiar with. Can't forge bonds from a menu. I gotta do stuff. The scroll has shapes of a language I've never seen before. It must be some kind of formula. It says the royal magic.
That is...
Formula for a rather complex scroll. When mages devise such intricate magic, they commit the formula to scrolls in advance. King himself? Why would he be here? I couldn't begin to tell you. Perhaps the previous king and his reasons for imprisoning me here after all. I would love to decipher its contents, but it will take a good amount of time. It's written in a script I've never laid eyes on before. But before you go, there's just one thing. Would you mind taking a look at the very end of the scroll?
What's this?
Take a look.
Indeed, it's no more than a simple illustration. But do you not think it bears some resemblance to the secret archetype? Excuse me. Moreover, it bears a caption. Mysterious enough, of all the languages therein, this is the only part I am able to parse. It says, likely the name of a person. Unmistakably so, though I cannot begin to tell you why I feel so certain. A person's name.
Hang on a
I
second.
don't want to look like that. Well, this early mystery has something of an enigma. Makes me want to say.
Adieu.
Do you mean Plato? Without the N? I know who Plato is, but I still... Then you would be asking, is it a Plato figure? Not is it Plato figure, but is it a Plato figure? And I don't know that. Okay. Latin. I do like my history, but I don't know Platin. I think you mean Plato, though. Because Platon is not bringing up anything about some Greek character or anything like that. Platon brings up a British photographer. I think you mean Plato. After a squad battle has ended, nearby enemies may show up as reinforcements to continue the fight. And I actually saw that. Aristoc. So I think you mean Plato. Are you talking about how this guy might be kind of a Plato guy? I'm not seeing any statues or busts around here. Turns, guarding, formations, negated status.
My young friend, you are truly as remarkable as I first believed. Others fated to awaken to their own power will be naturally drawn to you. To reach the lineage of power's greatest potential, you must acquire more archetypes and bring them together. After all, a hero without allies is nothing more than a lone dissenter. To save the many, you must learn to fight with the power of many. Only a champion of the people may awaken the power of heroes, and with it, seize a future of their own making. When next you come to see me, I hope it shall be of your own volition. Open my book, then let your imagination conjure this place anew, as vividly as you can make it. I'm sure that will be enough to reunite us. As long as you walk your path, I shall faithfully watch over you. May we meet again.
So I wonder if that's saying that all I need to do to go to the purple room is to open my menu, which would be...
Where are we?
You two all right there? Looked as if you were in some kind of trance.
Oh, again!
Trance?
Like in Persona.
Wait. Have we been here this whole time?
It was strange. As if I felt something in the air.
Hey, we
My
give you
senses
powers, buddy.
sharpened near tenfold. It reminded me of my old days studying magic.
What? So that wasn't a dream. Grius, that's probably his power. You studied back at the Sanctum, right? I know you couldn't get the hang of it then, but I think we might have just awakened it.
I told two of them about the term archetype and the gist of what I learned.
Awakened it? But that... Who are you people? The truth, if you would.
Look, in all honesty, we barely know any more than you do. But the short version is, well, I think you can use that power now.
I think you might be right. The way it feels is... Well, this is magic, eh? I'd all but given up on it, but... Fate had other plans, it seems. Enough. We must move on. There is far to go still. And lad, I follow your lead now, at least when it comes to how we use these skills in battle. We haven't the luxury of time to train with magic.
Same here. You've clearly got a sense for this, and I'd rather make myself useful than muddle your strategies.
Okay, so this is how they become people that are actually our controllable party members. Posture check? I'm gonna refund your points. I'm actually happy with my posture right now, but I appreciate the check. Thank you. Press right stick to engage in auto battle. Nice. Left bumper.
We've 5 days until the funeral. That's precious little time, and we'd best not waste it.
Look!
What's up?
So, no one else really sees him. Okay.
Pardon?
Hold on.
Emotes. Splayed out?
Huh?
Damn it.
I wanted to kill him.
No.
He has no one left.
Sure.
He could lie. Why not? I have no idea what this is all about, but I'm relieved I was worried. Going to be around for a while. If you need anything, you know who to ask. Protagonist and Gallica can see more in dungeons or towns. Interact with him to take a moment, read your novel, and transport to Academia. So these are the prison doorways like in Persona 5. Use that button to see what level other players were at and what party formations they use when they clear the dungeon you are challenging. That is very interesting. Very interesting. When selecting information to review, you can also change your party formation to reflect another. You can just press a button and change everything to what they were doing? Wow.
Huh.
Very interesting. I'm getting a little dizzy, but I've got nickname to thank for that. That's a good thing. Oh, that's Minor Dude. He was the one that was threatened.
I'm sorry.
Something nasty in the air lately. The gelatinous jiggling around in there. They're not just jellies anymore. They're downright dangerous. Okay, so we've got some oozes. Fire. Makes sense.
But
Yeah.
Alright, so that's kind of telling us that we need to make sure that we can use
Oh.
fire on as many people as possible. Or at least that's what it's suggesting.
These come highly recommended.
Clearing out my stock of weapons and armor, typically reserved by just my regulars.
Now then.
Ointment. Plus 25. That's kind of big. Yes. Give me. Are you going to? Yes. Let me equip it. Plus 30. Yes.
Ooh.
Rod. Strike? I don't know what that means. But do it.
Alright.
Yes. Vest. I will lose a little bit of evasion, but gain a ton of defense. Yes! We'll do it one at a time, because if I can't afford... Never mind. Stylish hat, dormed. Bird feathers. Oh, magic hat, strength hat, endurance, and agility hat. Give me this one.
Thank you.
Yes, all good. Can I
What now?
say... Can get that. That kind of looks like a wall.
What?
There's a lot of bullshit in this room. What's this?
This place.
Bagel here feels awfully dense too. Was it always like this? I was not. Does he speak completely mundane mind shaft? No different from the others.
That being the case,
Perhaps this is what the miner was talking about before. So think about the interior of this place being unusual. Assassinating Lewis is our top priority. Do not forget that. Prepare yourselves now, for we'll have no time to rest until we're through here. Mind their numbers and watch your health carefully. Clear? About moving, auto recovery. No, you
Be
are not
careful.
efficient.
Let's push through! We can't get sloppy.
Let the battle begin.
Seeker! Wind!
This any means necessary. Blaze!
Got them right in their weak
Can't have
spot.
no holding back.
Sharp as always,
Not now.
Ram.
I shall vanquish evil. Not done
The
yet.
freedom of a wanderer. One left.
They're down.
Not bad.
I knew
Yes.
you had this.
Still gets two though.
Stroll, they've sapped your defenses.
Burn!
all right. Victory is
Not
ours.
bad.
Good. You're growing.
Tarukaja, there we go. There's some more Persona stuff. There we go.
Whew. That should do
I'm
it.
gonna go back and swap other guy to magic. Don't need his slash.
Now, where was I?
Hello. I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I had enough to do one
I'm counting
change
on
and then good. Okay.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said this before, blah blah blah.
Ah, a new power to wield.
So definitely interesting. More players can use more things.
You'll come again.
What now?
costumes in this game.
What now?
If it's useful, I say grab it.
Let's push through! We won't lose this
Let's
fight.
clear them out.
Seeker! Falling back. Forward!
We are fine. There it goes.
Seeker!
Increasing your attack doesn't mean
Scour!
anything. We're just doing
I
magic.
won't hold back. I'll go for the kill.
I shall
vanquish evil.
I changed you.
No, not this.
I changed you.
Are you prepared?
What a mess.
Moving to the rear. To the fore.
Troll,
I
you
do
gotta
not
aim better
understand
than
that. I changed you to mage.
Oh, please.
Why are you still in that other persona thing? Archetype.
Vitus power! Wind!
Waste of MP.
Only one left.
Let's go.
Finish them all. We're
Blaze.
clear.
Reinforcements?
Great. Reinforcements.
3.
3 enemies left. We can do
Let's
this.
see the power of heroes.
Got them right in their weak
Let's stay
spot.
calm.
Sharp as always, Grievous.
Scour! Just
That
two
one's
left!
down.
No,
We've
what's
got
it?
nothing to worry about.
They're mine.
Burn! The freedom. Come forth, royal soul! Stay sharp! It's not over yet!
spirit.
Stroll,
I can't
they've
afford to
sapped
hold
your
back.
defenses. Only one left.
Let's go.
Finish them off. We're
Blaze.
clear. Got them right in their weak
It's okay.
spot. Sharp.
We did it. What now?
That should be a mage's staff icon. Why? Led you incorrectly.
Now, where was I?
Do make yourself at home.
So we learned it, but didn't equip it? Kind of dumb.
Oh. You'll come again.
What now?
Alright, I'm sorry to do this to you guys at fucking 4 p.m. But I've been up for a number of hours at this point, and I'm drinking, and I'm tired, and all of that, and I gotta go. I was not gonna be able to be up late tonight anyway. I wanted to stream for longer. I know that I'm gonna be playing Once Human tomorrow, but I don't know if I'm gonna stream it. But I do want to play more of this. So if I do, I will not play any of this game off stream unless we get to a point later in the game and it's like, okay, I'm going to go grind for a while or something like that. So but I know I need to get out of this chair. It's kind of my first time here in like a week and a half. And I don't want to be here anymore. I've been drinking a lot. And I gotta say, Nickname kind of knocked it out this week, today. This was a very nice welcome back. Just a surprise out of nowhere. So, I will see you guys very soon. I don't know when and I don't know with what, but I will see you guys soon. Thank you. Yes, I'll be streaming less, but it'll be more fun when I do. So, thank you. You too, Nickname. Don't let those dogs keep you up, man. Thank you.